Shiverick. I wrote and directed it and produced it. Not just this film, it's number 12. We're all from number 12.
She directed all of them.
That stupid Christmas movie is my fault and all of our faults.
I'm Joe Quinn. I was the victim in number 12, also location.
Underwear guy.
Eli Manos, I did the music for number 12.
I'm Max Kinsley, and I did one voiceover.
Hi, I'm Mary Beth Sink, and I did the voiceover for the news report.
All right, so Noni, yeah, give him a hand. It takes a village to make a movie, and there's almost the village here. The small, every film has its amount. So, all right, so Noni, when it comes to you wrote and directed. So when it came to this story, how did you come about with this idea for the story?
Okay, so I don't know how it came about, but I wanted a little bit more experience directing, and my friend James had bought a red Komodo and was like, I need to practice with it. And then, unfortunately, I had what followed was a really stupid idea, because I was like, what can we shoot really cheaply, because none of us had any money, in one location. And I was like, okay, someone comes home, and serial killer, and then I was like, wait a second, and then underwear guy, and then another serial killer, and that's how it happened. And we shot the thing for $100 maybe. I probably spent more on the margaritas afterwards.
That's an incentive for your crew, definitely.
Yeah, we had a lot of margaritas afterwards, and we shot it in 5 hours.
Whoa, the whole thing in 5 hours?
The entire thing was shot in 5 hours.
Holy shit, give her a hand. That's amazing.
And edited, we shot it the first week in December, and it was completely edited and scored by deadline for Renegade. So,
wow, that's amazing. So let's get to the scream king, I guess, of this segment. So let's ask you. I mean, it seemed like a very difficult process as an actor to be tied up to a chair for most of the film. So tell us the interesting process of what you had to do on screen. Being all sexy finding your underwear.
Oh, ladies!
So I read the script and I was just excited to be able to act with my eyes more than anything, and that was a fun opportunity. There's a funny. We're looking at the behind the scenes photos yesterday. I took a bunch on my phone and then it stopped because I got tied up and stayed tied up for the rest of filming. There was one instance where we had to do what was a battery swap or a memory card dump, and it just kind of came at a bad time, and I didn't want to get untied and retied, so we just held that for 40 minutes. And
it was a 20-minute information dump, which was the old kitchen chair. And that is in 5 hours, so it wasn't 5 hours playing that.
yeah,
Oh, wow.
it was quite uncomfortable, but it was fun. So,
Well, you're her Bruce Campbell, pretty much. Now we have the person who did the music. So let's ask a question about that. When it comes to the process of creating music for a project, when it came to this project, were there any kind of influences? What was the process of working her and creating music for this?
Sure. So usually when I get the score, it's always with the edit. So the edit was given very quickly. It was the very end of December. I was just finishing up actually 2 scores at the same time. One of which was actually another short film that Noni did, and another one that was due, I think, roughly the same day as this one. So I kind of cranked the score out in about a couple days.
Oh, wow.
Which is one, yeah.
But Eli's being very modest. He doesn't want to say, I told him there's a Christmas tree, and I was like, Eli, can you do something with the Christmas tree? And then he just did that banger at the end of the movie, that absolute banger of Up on a Rooftop in a minor key. I was like, God damn it, Eli. He pulled that out in an hour. He was like, what about this?
Any reason to use sleigh bells in the movie is great, but yeah, it was fun to do. It was really, I always love working on all sorts of different projects. The other score we had done for Noni was a very, very serious, dramatic kind of film. So this one was get to have fun with doing some horror references and also some lots of comedy in there as well. That's always cool.
All right, I believe in creating a spotlight for everybody involved. So we have the two voice actors here for the off-screen. I'll tell you right now, I usually hate news reporter or any kind of stuff because usually it doesn't come off very realistic. I thought you guys did a great job. So when it came to this, was there any kind of process to sort of creating this voice or trying to pull this off where it seemed like a realistic thing you would hear like on a news report?
Well, that was a real news report.
Oh, well there you go. That's helpful. That's why it's believable.
That's how Noni discovered her.
Oh, okay. There you go.
News reporter.
Okay.
And it was my first time doing a voiceover.
Oh, nice.
And other than that, Mary, take over.
Great. Well, I'm an actor as well, and just being a news reporter was kind of just like in my toolbox.
Mhm.
And I've worked with Noni, Joe, Eli, fans on a ton of stuff. So it was just like she tapped me and was like, "I know you have a news reporter in your toolbox. Bring it on." So here you go.
Well, it worked really well. I think they should hire people who have that in the toolbox more often. Because sometimes it's people that don't know how to do a news report.